Hello, I'm Aaron Kurtz. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with future videos and to help support this channel. In this video, I will describe how overwhelming, intrusive thoughts come to be, what they are signifying, and how we can eliminate them. To begin, I want you to consider the idea that mental health symptoms like anxiety and disturbing mental images and intrusive thoughts are signals coming from within our psyche about an imbalance. And to understand this imbalance, it is helpful to understand the three ancestral personality types developed by hypnotherapist Terrence Watts in his book Warriors, Settlers, and Nomads. Now, we have elements of all three within us, though most people are dominant in just one. Now, according to this theory, the archetypes come from our ancient history as people surviving as nomads, moving from place to place, and as settlers, learning how to farm and grow food, and as warriors, making war and overthrowing villages. Now let's discuss the three types now in more detail. Starting with the warrior. The warrior personality is goal-oriented, knows what it wants. The warrior is very direct, mentally sharp, and can have trouble admitting fault though. But it's that desire inside of you to have more control over yourself, your environment, and the people around you. Think of social media stars like Andrew Tate, David Goggins, and Alex and Layla Hormozy, if you are familiar with those names at all. Now, the settler personality belongs to the nice people of the world. Settlers are friendly people, and they make friends easily. They tend to be very agreeable and can fall into people-pleasing behaviors, though. Settlers do not like to be the center of attention. They're not show-offs. They are typically your therapists, coaches, and doctors. Now, the nomad personality loves change and adventure in their life. They are prone to boredom, though, if life is too constant. The nomad can inspire and motivate people with their just natural enthusiasm and passion and high energy. They love being in the spotlight and standing out in the crowd. These are your social media influencers, comedians, and YouTube pranksters. Okay, now that we know each personality type, let's dig into the dynamics that help create anxiety, intrusive thoughts, depression, etc. So basically, it is the suppression of the warrior and nomad personalities that becomes problematic. And much of this begins in childhood, as the child is parented and conditioned by parents or caregivers who also have their unique dominant personality types. But it is the settler conditioning that tells us children should be seen and not heard, or never show your anger, or be a good little boy or girl. Now, parenting is challenging. I know this firsthand, and often parents will resort to methods that shut down the child's natural expression and personality. And often, an over-dominant father or mother can suppress the energy and expression of their nomad child, or just instill settler beliefs into their warrior child. It can happen either way. So the child grows up taking on more of a settler personality, which conflicts with their nature. So what is happening is not just a suppression of personality, but of emotion. And as our brains fire and wire neural pathways to think and behave in ways congruent with who we think we are also making pathways to not feel certain emotions like anger. According to OCD and anxiety expert John Glanville, who I've learned a lot from, it is this buildup of repressed emotion that creates the anxiety, depression, and intrusive thoughts that we know so well. So to recap, there is an imbalance within our personality types. The warrior within us is being choked to death by beliefs that limit our ability to be more dominant, controlling, and to go after what we want. Often religious and cultural belief systems play a role in this. The nomad also within us is being pushed out by beliefs that limit our ability to be playful, express ourselves, and be adventurous. Anxiety and OCD is a symptom of this imbalance. The warrior and nomad energy that is being suppressed is finding a way to express itself through the intrusive, irrational OCD thoughts and chronic anxiety. Now, let's talk about what we can do about this. And really, the first step is to understand these personality types, what I'm talking about here, and to become aware of how your life is reflecting this imbalance. What are your beliefs about life, people, and yourself? What comes up inside of you when you think about being more warrior or nomad? Does it excite you, or are you turned off by it? Often we have many judgments about these two personality types, and this is what holds us back. Can you see how your current beliefs are influencing how you live your life? Can you see the freedom in living more like a motivated warrior or a playful nomad? As this sinks in, you will begin to see yourself differently. You will start to allow different thoughts into your mind, and the opportunity to take different actions will appear. And this is the process of changing your self-image. This is what I've been doing now for the last 7 to 8 years, and the chronic intrusive thoughts and anxiety that I had on a daily basis is now gone. But make no mistake, you will need to free these parts of your personality if you want to be free of this. So to start, I would recommend reading the book Warriors, Settlers, and Nomads by Terrence Watts. Learn about this concept and become aware of these dynamics in your own life. Then find ways to make changes in your life. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button if you found this helpful. Please subscribe and drop a comment with any questions you have. Also, please share this video to get the word out, and take care. Peace, my friends.